I've been making six figures since I was 22. Here are the key things I do to manage, maintain, and grow my wealth. It's 2026, we're doing better with our money management, listen up. First thing I ever did prior to even making as much as I do now is educating myself. Take the time to learn about finances. Set yourself up to be more financially literate. There's YouTube videos, there's TikToks, there's books, there's a plethora of ways to learn about how to manage your money. Assess your spending. Facing your spending head on is exactly the push that you need to get your money in order. How much is coming in versus out and on what? That'll show you what areas you need to make adjustments. Create a budget. Some people feel like budgets can be limiting, but I honestly feel like budgets are the opposite, and they're pretty freeing because it allows you to really give your money a role, and it gives you more control of your money instead of your money having control over you. You know, you tell your money where it's gonna go, not the other way around. Stay organized. I love to use a chart. I love to use a table. I love to use a tracker. Keep tabs on where things are going, and I can visually see what I'm working with. When it comes to payday, I get in the habit of checking my pay stubs. Make sure that your job didn't short you anything. You got paid for that time that you had to work during your lunch, etc. Having multiple accounts. I have 2 checking accounts and 2 high yield savings accounts. Notice I said high yield and not just savings account. Each of my dollars have their own purpose, and I organize them accordingly so that I don't end up accidentally misusing funds. Create an emergency fund. That emergency fund is definitely something that you should be working on before you even go into big savings goals or investing goals. About 3 to 6 months of living expenses, and this should be put into your high yield savings account. Invest. I have a Roth IRA, which is a retirement account that allows you to invest. And with consistent contributions and investing in the right stocks, I could be a millionaire by the time I hit retirement age. Autopay. If things are on autopay, I can't forget to pay them. It helps you avoid late fees and any interest buildup. Auto transfer. Having things transferred to all my different accounts takes a lot of the extra work out of keeping things organized, which allows me to stay consistent. Credit cards for every purchase. Now this one can be a slippery slope because it really does come with a big load of discipline to not overspend, but as long as you're using them properly, using credit cards allows you to earn money back on your purchases or gain points that eventually will help you save money later down the line. Paying my credit card on time, in full, every time. That's gonna keep any leftover charges from gaining any interest, which means less money that you'll have to pay in the long run. Keep track of my expenses. Because I use credit cards for everything, it really can be hard to keep track, especially because it usually takes a couple of days for your charges to post. I recently made a Google Sheet that helps keep track of how much I'm spending. All I do is add the item and the price, and it'll do the math for me. And using this expense tracker gives me real-time updates of how much money I have left to spend. That way I don't overspend money I don't have. Save money where I can. I buy store brand. I buy things when they're on sale. I use coupons and discount codes. And then the last thing I do, more specific to growing my money, is I take time to figure out how I can make more money. Whether it be picking up a side hustle, content, figuring out how to monetize off of things that I'm good at, learning about other investments. I'm always eager to learn how to continue to build wealth.